Hello, and welcome once again to another episode of Third Action. I'm your lovely host, Jason, and these are the same three Pathfinder initiates that were here last week. In the bottom left, we have Bryce playing Shari Theatari, Human Redeemer.
Human in quotation marks at the moment.
True. I guess I could also say Azamar. I was torn. In the bottom middle, we have
I was more referring
Onuri.
to the other thing.
Oh, true. That's true. Very true. In the bottom middle, we have
Which other
Onuri,
thing?
played by Will.
Yeah, it's me. I'm still around. Howdy.
He's a dwarven bard, by the way. And in the bottom right, we have Cookie, played Kobold sorcerer, played by Adam.
Ook.
Things go off the rails when I don't have my usual script to work on. Last time on Third Action, our group of intrepid initiates were sent to sort out some issues at the local Blakros Museum, wherein they received a day ago some strange artifacts from the Mwangi expanse. I didn't write his name down here, but he is somewhere. Mr. Trantos, who is or is supposed to be a Pathfinder Society member, donated the objects to the Blakros Museum into the care
Donated,
of... donated in exchange of money. I guess sold is the better term. Sold his findings from the Expanse to one Nigel Ordain, the elven curator of the of the Blakros Museum. But since yesterday, some strange occurrences have been reported to be happening here. It was very weird tensing. Yes, you've been sent here to investigate and hopefully deal with the matter as part of your steps towards initiation. With very little info to go on, you did a bit of research, found out that the Pathfinder who sold this stuff had been in the Expanse for about a year. And was thought to be dead, but only recently returned and seemed to be crazed and disturbed before disappearing. You've done a little bit of exploring of the museum itself. You had gone into the eastern wing. Shari is currently the most affected by the strange curse of the mists here. But Cookie and Njori are also both mildly affected. So Cookie and Njori still have their Stupefied 1. Shari, I believe, is Stupefied 2 and has more ape-like tendencies. She's starting to drag her knuckles around, but in exchange has very strong fists. So when we last left off, you had stepped outside for a bit of a breather. Resolved yourselves to go back in, do a bit more investigation before calling it a night. I hand it back over to you all. You re-enter the museum by way of the front entrance. This time, I believe, with some of Njori's winter clothing blocking your faces, some scarves wrapped around your mouths and noses to block out the fumes. But anyway, I'm done talking. Go for it. You re-enter the museum. What do you do?
Well, I think we should check out the other side. But we could also check out the storage room on the west side.
There's a storage room?
Left side. Yeah. Right off there was a little door.
I admit I didn't get a good look, so.
Well, Who knows what's back there?
I don't like going ahead without clearing behind us. So unless we can secure this door closed, maybe we want to make sure there's nothing, no more of them skeletons jumping out of closets, as it were.
All right,
Good idea.
I'm with you.
All right.
So
So you start marching through the main entrance hall towards the main left and right, east and west wing doorways.
These are windows, right?
Oh yes, on the far sides of the room. Yes, those are all windows. Yeah.
gotcha. All right.
So you check the eastern room. The bones and things are still scattered about from the combat that you had in here earlier. The door was still left open. And you make your way towards the back of the exhibit room.
There's a door.
There's a door, a singular door marked staff.
Ah. Sort of staff room. All right. Guess I'm going to take pistol in hand for the moment. Just
If you
in
want,
case.
you could pop it open and then just step back. Whatever's in there, we can.
Go ahead and reach for the door and see if it's locked.
Okay. You reach for the door and start to twist the handle, and though it does seem like it could be locked, like it has a space for a key in the door frame, the handle does give. It seems like it's unlocked. Okay. You carefully swing the door open and step inside of the room. And I guess for reference, what's everybody got in their hands?
I guess Nori's dual wielding right now, fiddle and pistol.
Fiddle in one hand, pistol in the
Something
other.
that might be a wand.
Alright. Cookie's got a...
Shari's going barehanded at the moment.
Okay. So she's got her bastard sword sheathed. Okay. You enter the room, or it's really more like a kind of narrow hallway. Along the north and south walls here are various portraits of the Blakros family. There's also what look like maybe some staff portraits painted of like the staff of the museum and some of their exhibits. There's a few awards provided by the town council or city council that kind of decorate your left and right sides here. And at the far side of this little hall seems to be kind of the main office space. But you can see that the tables, desks, chairs that were here are all battered and broken.
Is that another door on the north wall?
Nope. There's a
Right
window there to the north.
Okay.
But no windows up ahead. Can I get secret perception checks from anybody who's like searching or looking around?
Sure thing. I think it would.
And
that
if
one.
if you're sneaking instead, you can do a stealth check.
Nori's being careful, looking around, but is not necessarily being stealthy at this moment.
Okay, so it looks like
I'd say
all three of you are.
I'll stealth.
Oh, okay. So I'll ignore your perception check and go ahead and give me a stealth check then, a secret stealth check. Okay. Cool. I have your numbers. So you cautiously start to make your way towards the more open chamber. There's lantern light lighting up the room from above. The ceilings here are pretty high, like everywhere else in the building. Let's see. So Cookie is kind of hiding hiding like behind Shari as you're marching forward. Shari and Njori are kind of side by side in the hall. Shari, your senses are just very, very dulled. You're not really able to focus much. Njori, you hear something as you guys are cautiously making your way forward. You hear like a little, maybe like a rock or like a pebble, clatter. Or not right there in front of you, but over here, up a ways. You notice that something fell from the ceiling.
I was going to say, ceiling? What's up there?
You immediately look up, and you see what looks like a human man, but with like enlarged palms, clinging to the ceiling upside down, looking down at you from above.
I don't like the side of that. And Njori will gesture with his pistol.
All right, go ahead and give me initiative rolls then.
All right.
Sorry, where is my... Let me do...
Stealth for initiative?
Yes, stealth for initiative, please, Cookie. You could have probably... no, that's fine.
Oof.
Well.
I know how to roll.
Or it's too distracted to be good cover.
That doesn't make sense. Okay. All right. Initiative pop out. Let's go. All right. So Njori is up first, followed by this man up on the ceiling. He's actually dressed really nicely. He seems to be in kind of like kind of like a not a suit and tie, but like a vest and tie kind of setup. It's like a black vest, white collared shirt, and
so he might
shorts.
Be cursed or something. Well,
I guess you just saw the paintings of the staff, and he's wearing what seems to be like a staff uniform. But all right,
I don't know how good I'm going to be at taking things alive. I think that's the start of the round.
Yes,
right.
I need to mute this tab. All right. Okay, Njori, you're up first, followed by this crazy man up on the ceiling. He's a good... I think I said the ceiling is like 40 feet up. So he's like 40 feet in the air.
All right. Njori's just going to say very loudly that he's not going to be taking it very easy on these fellas, which kind of starts to help everyone's blood start pumping a little bit more, and will have the effect of Inspire Courage, which is a verbal cast.
Okay. Go ahead and give me your Stupefy check.
Oh, that's right. I need to do that Stupefy thing. I'm surprised it didn't make me do it.
Oh, yeah, I guess not.
I mean, I'm doing it. 13, so it should be a success.
Yep, 13 beats a 6.
Good.
We're good to go.
All right, so we'll go ahead and do Inspire Courage on some folks. And then we're just going to take aim and shoot this damn thing out of the ceiling.
Okay.
Target. That should actually have been drawn already. But we'll take strike. That is a 25 to hit.
25 looks like a crit.
Well, that's pretty swell.
Critical damage.
He said he wasn't going to hold back again.
I said I wasn't holding back. That's 11 points of piercing damage.
11 points of piercing damage. You take aim and fire right at this guy's shoulder. Blood splatters down onto the floor, or it starts dripping, and he growls almost fearfully. And those are 2 actions, right? So third.
I'd like to actually. This is gonna be strange. Is he alone up there? Can I do a seek
Yeah, you can
in
do
around
it.
him?
Sure. Go ahead and give me a.
What's the range on that? 10 foot, I think, for a radius.
That's a good question. I think it's 30. Or, no, maybe it's bigger than that. What is it? Seek.
I
Basic action.
I feel like 30's big for a radius
You
for
can do
you
a
seeking,
30
but I'd
foot-
like that.
Oh, it's a 15-foot burst.
15-foot burst. Okay.
Yep.
Let me do a 15-foot burst. So something like that. I'm gonna search the ceiling for more. Well, can I get more? That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, gonna look the ceiling and try and see if I can see anything else up there.
Okay, give me a secret perception check then. Okay, you like start looking around to see if you can see or hear anything up on the ceiling, and you do notice the sounds of something else moving across the
see.
stone, and so you can just barely make out a second staff member hanging off the ceiling.
All right.
You
Well,
also
I can't
hear
point out because that's
sounds-
an action, but I can say there's more around.
Okay, you also hear what maybe sounds like a muffled whimper.
There a dog in here? Oh shit. Anyway, that is going to be my third action then.
Okay. With that, the staff member over here, the big burly one, starts crawling along the ceiling and climbs down. Wait, what's happening? I don't know why it's saying that. Climbs along the ceiling and then starts climbing, basically just like kind of drops down in front of you. I'll call that 2 actions as he climbs the rest of the way. He like climbs down a bit and then drops the remaining distance, and he'll take a little bit of bludgeoning damage from the fall. But he will drop right on top of you, Njori, and try to give you a slam.
This is gonna hurt.
26.
This is gonna hurt real bad.
Let's do
Does
that.
hit.
Do that reacting thing.
Okay.
All right.
He's going to go through with it, but he gets enfeebled 2, and that 8 bludgeoning damage gets reduced. Is that the right number? Yeah, I guess so.
So I think I just take 5.
I believe so.
All right.
Yes.
Well, that's a little
Plus
nicer.
level. Okay. So move, drop down, attack. You then hear the second one coming around off the ceiling.
There it is.
Similarly, climb down, drop the remaining distance, and try to strike at Shari.
Ooh.
That's a 17, which is a miss by 1. Shari, you're up. Wait, what the hell? Why is he
Well,
still-
I don't like this guy dropping down.
Oh, I see. There we go. No. Okay, good. Continue.
Like, don't hurt Njori! That's like, take a swing.
But he's no longer 40 feet. 40 feet up. That's
Oh,
And this will be non-lethal since it's...
you're going for a non-lethal strike?
Yeah.
Oh, it's melee. Yeah. Okay. 24
It's a non-
is a crit. Yep. Go ahead and
Still
roll damage.
It's not
Jeez.
24 points of damage is pretty high. Who's that on? The one right in front of you?
Or no, the one up top.
The one to the north.
Injured
Okay.
one?
Kidonic.
Okay, yeah, you just smack
I
him
want to smack
back.
Nori.
He goes flying backwards a few feet and hits the ground. He is not
Whoa!
dead, but he is unconscious. All right. That was action 1.
I guess we'll go ahead and... Actually, we'll try grapple on number 2, or on this other one.
Okay. This second staff member has kind of short. He's a bit shorter than the other guy, a bit more thin, twinkish. Has like wavy black hair. It seems like it's normally quite greased. The other guy was a much broader, thicker build. All right, you go for that was a grab attempt. Is that correct? Is what you said?
Yeah.
Okay, you try to grab this guy, but he manages to like catch your hands and like push them aside. And then third action.
And... I guess I failed, so we'll just... Don't really have much else to try, so I'll just crit fish.
It's not a bad crit fish. Your 19 turns into an 18 with penalties. Go ahead and roll damage. That hits.
Oof.
15 points of damage.
Oof.
You smack this guy hard. So hard that he doubles over in pain and his hat falls off. And Cookie, it's your turn.
Hell's alive.
Cookie is going to cast Daze on this guy who's up,
Okay.
which is also non-lethal mental damage. So we cast that, and he needs to make a DC 16 will save. Just
Okay. Go ahead and make your
probably a
stupefied
tall
check.
order for him.
Oh
yeah.
Yeah, you just need to beat a 6. You
Hey.
got a 7. That is a success, so let me go ahead and roll his will save. He got a 5, which is a crit fail versus your 16.
So
That's a good roll.
that's what 10
Oh, that's just straight damage.
10 mental damage and stunned 1.
Yep, that is enough to. So you cast the spell with your little wooden stick, and he steps back a few steps and is like clutching his head and just kind of falls over backwards, and he's like writhing in pain on the floor, and then just kind of gets knocked out. And that's the encounter.
Wow.
Well, that weren't.
Oh
Could have been
gosh,
much worse.
Is that like what I look like now?
Not that bad. Nowhere near that bad, in fact. Oh hell, there's a third one around the corner here.
Oh,
You look around the corner and you see the mangled, beaten corpse of a third staff member. It looks like his arms have been ripped off. There's blood splattered everywhere. It looks like he's maybe been partially eaten.
Well, that's not ideal.
Well, this definitely puts some context on how careful we need to be.
If you look more closely at the two unconscious gentlemen staff members, you can see that they've got blood not only in the spot where Njori shot one of them, but they have blood on their hands and on their faces and teeth.
real quick, I'm gonna try to lay on hands on Njori.
Oh.
Okay, go ahead, give me the a 5's not good enough to beat the 7. You break the casting and lose the focus point.
It's all right. Appreciate it though. How far down am I? I want to take the roll. I'll be all right for the moment.
How about like you search room and I like meditate?
Yeah. Let me take a look around then. Cookie, do you mind watch my back? Keep an eye out for things.
Sure, I'll keep watch.
All right.
You got
I'll
sharp
also
eyes
help you
too.
search, but
That's what I was saying. You got sharp eyes. You can take a look around. Just
all right,
don't want to be looking around here all by myself. Things dropping out of the ceiling, you know.
fair.
So I'm sorry. Were these shelves? Is that what these were down here?
In the southwestern corner of the room, there are some wooden frame cabinets with metal doors.
Huh? Anything
They seem to be the
in them?
only piece
Or
of-
did they look like they've been opened?
No, they look like they're closed. I mean, obviously,
Surprising.
look like they're closed. They're closed.
What-
Everything else in the room.
They don't look damaged at all, like you were saying.
They look like they've been maybe dented. Like the doors have been dented a little bit, but otherwise the cabinets themselves are mostly intact. It's the only thing in this room that's really intact at all. But go ahead and roll a perception check, I suppose, both of you. If
Sure.
you're-
Do you want blind?
Perception secret, please. Yes, blind.
Secret. As we look around, see if there's anything else hiding in here. Are you looking as well, Cookie?
Oh yeah. Actually, I'm gonna search these two guys.
Good idea. Just see if they carry anything
See
worthwhile.
if they have any keys.
Okay. So
Yeah,
you
as soon as I
search
find
the bodies.
Don't want to be carrying bats around.
Not very well. Whoops, I forgot to secret that. Oh well.
You don't really have to roll a perception check to search the bodies. That's fine. At least not for what you're looking for,
Okay.
which is any kind of keys or anything like that. You do find each of them has like an employee, like the staff card in their pockets. Oh, and not staff card in their pockets. They've all got little name badges. You can see that the one here to the kind of scrawny one, his name is Yanis, Yannis. The one in the northeast is Kadarnik, Kadarnik. And if you check the bloody beaten one, he seems to be Milgen, Milgen. And of them, you are able to, if you're grabbing their valuables, they have between them about 12 gold, all told. And Kadarnik has a key ring with 3 keys on it.
I'll hold them up and shake them.
Oh, great.
Ooh.
Njori, you're looking around the room when you hear that, like, very, very soft whimpering again coming from the closet.
Is it actually a dog? Is there a dog in here, or is it humanoid whimpering?
You can't really tell. It sounds like it's maybe, like, if it's a dog, it's like maybe on a higher shelf inside one of these cabinets.
I'll gently tap on the door. Almost a knock, but not as softer than that. It's all right. It's all right.
Is someone out there?
Yeah, we're some Pathfinders here. Do you need some assistance?
Oh, thank Desna. Yes. What happened to the others? Is everything okay?
They're currently unconscious, but we're hoping. Well, Njori looks down at the mangled body to his right. They're mostly okay. But do you have anything to cover your face? Shirt or something?
From the mist. Yes. He pauses a moment, and you can hear some kind of shuffling in the cabinet, and then you hear an unlatching sound as the handle of the door twists, and out steps a dark-skinned man with lots of thick dreadlocks, wearing one of these staff uniforms. He's got a torn piece of a sleeve wrapped around his face. Oh God! Oh, thank goodness you're here. My name's Saldak.
Saldak. All right, Saldak.
How long have you guys been stuck here?
I've been here since this morning, sir. This morning there was a strange this mist. It started seeping out of the main exhibit hall. The others, and he looks at down to the floor and sees Milgen's body, and
Njori's kind of tried to position himself in a way that he's blocking some of that view, at least, though only so much he can do, but trying to keep his attention away from that if possible.
Okay. Where are you on the map?
That's there.
There you are. I see. Okay. So you try to kind of adjust him away from the body.
Just very, very gently, just kind of pushing in away from that side, if possible.
That mist seemed to do something to the others. Kadarnik and Yanis, they beat poor Milgen to a pulp, and it was the only thing I could do was to jump inside the closet and lock it from the inside. They tried to get in, but I don't know, they gave up after a bit, and I've just been trapped in there ever since.
Made good choices.
Yeah, that's a good place to be when everything's going crazy out there. Do you know anything about new exhibits that might have come in today that might have started causing this? So the main exhibit hall.
Yes, sir. There was some new objects came in just yesterday, and we were trying to set up for our new exhibit opening next week. We got some, I believe they were called Tiktan idols. The curator, Nigel, he was taking stock of the pieces in storage in the East Wing around the time that all this happened.
You said he was in the East Wing?
Yes, sir.
Was he was in the East Wing with these TikTok idols?
Well, he had moved some of them to the central hall. I'm not sure what.
All right.
Last I saw him personally, he was in the East Wing, while I was here with the others on break.
Starting to worry about. Maybe we need to head over there here soon. How you doing, Shari?
10 minutes past now.
Look, if you're trying to get to the bottom of this, I'm pretty certain those little idols are the problem. I smelled something wrong with those hideous monkey-faced things as soon as that Lugazar guy brought them out of his pack. I've got a nose for trouble, I do, and no one listens.
Nose for trouble, huh? What did it smell like?
Yeah, I mean, they're made of wood, but they're just creepy and ugly, and I don't know, they just smelled like, I don't know, blood and death. I just got a bad feeling as soon as I saw them. But the curator insisted on setting up all the this like jungle theming in the exhibit halls, and they got some kind of obelisk they set up in the main hall. I don't know. It's all
well way above your pay grade. Don't you be worried about it. Njori will kind of reach up and pat him on the side of the arm.
Thanks.
It's getting late. You may want to get on home.
Yeah, definitely. If you need them, there's a couple of things from that were scheduled to go in some of the exhibits in the closets here. Here's the key. He says shakily, bringing out a small copper key from his pocket.
Oh, well, happily accept that. Thank you. Take a look, see what we can make use of as needed.
I'll hold up the 3 keys that we found and ask, did any of these open the main exhibit?
I could take a look. One of those is the main entry door. The other 2 are for the east and west wings. If you're looking for this, if you need to get into the central hall, the main exhibit, I think Nigel usually keeps those keys personally.
East wing.
Yeah.
All right. Well, why don't you go on and get on out of here? We're going to take your coworkers here and take them outside, and hopefully they'll recover after getting some time here.
Thank you so much.
And he starts running out of the
May
room.
the keys it is no light be with you.
And you too.
I'll have to leave the carrying to you, Aldo.
Oh, sure. I can start hauling one of these, and when Shari's feeling up for it, giving her some minutes here to finish center herself. Actually, while she's doing that, if there's still more time for that to elapse, I'll start taking one of these bodies and slowly dragging it out to outside of the museum, hopefully where the mists have started to dissipate so that they are not in it anymore.
Okay, so you're gonna take the 2 of these bodies. So over the course of the 10 minutes, you're taking these 2 bodies outside the museum.
Correct.
We could
All right.
probably escort Bryce. Sorry, it says Bryce.
Shari.
But that's Shari. We could probably escort Shari outside without disrupting her meditation too much, maybe.
I mean, it takes less.
I mean,
than a
I'll just
minute
come
to
right
walk
back.
outside. It's up to you guys.
Koki's just basically leaning against the wall, watching Njori slowly dragging bodies back and through the hall, but it takes a couple
I'll
minutes
grab
to come
Shari's
back.
hand and just kind of like.
Oh, yeah, we can. Yeah, I can
Nudge.
certainly help with dragging bodies then. If we're
No, you don't
going
have to do
outside.
that. You don't have to
Nah.
do that. Just
I got it. No, don't worry. It's
do
fine.
your thing
I got it.
out
All right.
where it's
So
Okay.
Njori drags the 2 bodies outside, and Shari's taking her 10 minutes to rest. Or are you all doing it outside? Is that what's happening?
I don't know what's going
we
on.
might as well move outside and keep an
Okay.
eye on those
All right, here.
unconscious people.
Release your mouses. Release your mice. I will drag you all together. Warp. All right. You're all outside the museum.
All right.
The 2 unconscious bodies, as well as your own conscious bodies. So that's is that 10 minutes? Okay.
So a minute plus some 10 minutes pass. A few minutes and 10 minutes, so about 15 minutes or 13 minutes or so pass. Shari, you've got your focus point back, and you're all outside of the museum.
Would you like me to try healing you again before we go back?
Up to you. I mean, it wouldn't hurt me. I'd appreciate it.
All right, go ahead and try taking a little bit of time, attemptedly.
All right, you attempt another lay on hands.
Oh my god.
And again, fail the
same flat checks last time.
With a 5.
Well, I think we're just going to keep going like this then. That's all right. This was the reason I didn't want to go outside. I meant to check the cabinets while we were there. I was just getting the bodies out of the way.
Oh.
Well, I can wait out here.
So Njori's going to go back inside and take a look at those cabinets because there might be something worthwhile or helpful in there.
Sure, I'll go ahead and refocus out here so at least have the slim chance as it's been to lay on hands again.
I'll wait
All
here
right.
with all the apes.
I can warp you.
Oh, okay.
All right, so
real quick.
Cookie and Shari are chilling outside while Njori makes his way back in to check the cabinets. So now that you've got...
look, my brain's not working right now. Things are kind of slipping in and out like they ain't supposed to, so...
That's true. So now that you've got the key, the main cabinet is largely empty. There's some paperwork and stuff that the guy was standing on. But you're able to open up the two other sides, the left and the right cabinets. And the left cabinet it doesn't matter which way I do this. In the left cabinet, there's a bunch of smaller artifacts. You kind of sift through them and don't find anything too interesting. There's some small mostly like archaeological artifacts, some broken weapons of old, that sort of thing. In the right-hand set of cabinets, you're digging around and come across something kind of interesting looking. They seem to be scraps of very finely made cloth. Maybe less cloth and more like a woven wood. They're very interesting looking. They seem to be inscribed with some kind of strange writing. There's an inventory tag that's attached to it that reads Ticton Idols, or that reads that it says that it was cataloged along with the Ticton Idols, courtesy of Lugazar Trantos. You could try to read the script on the cloth.
I'll give it a shot. I don't know if I happen to speak that language.
What languages do you have?
Speak many. I speak Dwarven. Wouldn't have to be Dwarven now, would it?
No, it is not Dwarven.
Then I have no idea what it is.
Are you trained in society?
I am trained in society. That is something I'm trained in.
Okay. You look around and you see that there are a couple of books that are kind of scattered around the office that look like they might have like linguistic information on the various languages of the Expanse. So you could try to sit down for 10 minutes and try to translate this if you want.
Well, might as well if they're busy outside. So I will do this while Shari is meditating outside, and I'm not sure what Cookie's up to.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a society check then.
Sure thing. I'm gonna hero point that.
Oof.
I don't feel like it.
Natural
It'll be
3 for
fun.
5.
I like that roll a lot better, so that's a 16 total.
evolved into a 16, which is exactly the number you need.
Oh, okay. I'll take it.
So you're having a little trouble parsing it. You try to. It looks like it's similar to one script, but you find that it's not quite working out. And after about 5 minutes, you find a different script that maybe looks a little bit closer, and you're able to kind of put together some of the words. And you realize, let's see, that the text on here seems to be a warning about the corrupting powers of the Tecton idols. But not only is it a warning, it seems to be some kind of like auditory chant that you can use to break the Tecton idols' influence over men.
All right,
Thankfully,
that sounds like it'd be really useful.
You do happen to be a bard,
Mm-hmm.
so you think you could put this to music. It would be a performance check to attempt per target.
Don't see why not.
But doing so allows the target to attempt a new save against the mist's effects.
I like that. That's real good, in fact. Well, I will take this knowledge to the rest and see if we can maybe help some folks. I don't know if you want to just teleport me. Otherwise I'll just
Sure, I
wander
can
around.
warp you again. Whee.
I don't know how important it is to walk. Thank you.
I'm going to spend my time while he was doing that, inspecting the transformation specifically. See what's happened to them and how far along they are compared to Shari.
Okay. That would be either one of the magical traditions. So occultism, nature, arcana, or religion are all viable.
Look here. I'm pretty sure none of those are great for me, but we'll go with arcana. Did that come through?
Looks like an
Did
11.
do. It's an 11.
Okay, so you spend the time trying to examine these guys and see if there's any sort of... you're trying to compare the differences to what Shari's state is.
Yeah, kind of.
They
Well, and to
seem...
normal.
Yeah, they seem... They're definitely still human. You check their teeth, and their teeth are much more, they look more ape-like. In structure, like bigger incisors and so forth. I don't know teeth terms, so I hope that's right. They seem like they're in a much more advanced state of this curse or disease or whatever it is. But you're not really able to kind of discern much more than that, other than it's just they seem to be in a worse state of it than either you or Shari.
Okay.
And with that, that's around when Njori returns. And Shari should have her focus point back again. Oh, oops. I just used all of
Did you find anything?
Gresh's fate points.
Oh no. Yeah, I did find a couple things. Mostly some random idols and junk, but I kind of was noodling with a song that I don't know if you were interested in hearing, based on some script I found in there actually.
Wait. You just want to stop and sing a song?
Well, why not?
Take a break? And should we all hold hands?
If it makes you feel better. I'm gonna be using mine, but Shari's got two of them. quite big. She could hold both of yours in one.
Probably right.
So I want to know if I can combine this, whatever the spell effect is, with you got this, champ, to also increase the ability of a save and throw at all. It's guidance.
Guidance? Yes, you can. It's
I can stack
basically-
that too.
Yeah, it's 2 actions to do this performance check. So you can.
So basically a
guidance
full
and
round to do all
use the
3.
2 actions. Yeah.
All right. I would like to do that. You got this, champ is a cantrip, so I will have to get through the stupefy effect for that to be successful.
Okay.
But that's 15, so that should be good.
15.
I'm getting all these good rolls. I stole them all for Shari. Sorry about that.
You do think you have to like direct it like to the chant towards somebody in particular, who can hear it?
I am specifying towards Cookie right now.
Okay. All right.
And
Cookie.
so this is a performance
Got
check.
guidance. Yep, it is a performance check. That is there we go. An 18.
Roll.
That is a
All right, that's
success.
an 18 total.
Okay. So you start chanting out. You're not really sure exactly how to pronounce these words. They're written in the language of the Jambalajai tribe, and you're just guessing based on the way they were translated in the book that you found. But after a brief chant, Cookie, you feel your mind slightly starting to clarify. Go ahead and give me a will save, please.
Okay. We have a 24 there.
24. You feel your mind fully clarify, and the curse is gone.
Oh. It worked.
How you feeling?
Wow. Whoa, much better.
See, sometimes it's important to stop and just take a moment to be who we are and listen.
I see.
Anyway, you actually feeling better?
Yeah. No,
That's good.
seriously.
It was some sort of mystical thing that was supposed to be a counter chant, so I figured putting music might help.
Well, you should have led with that.
Well, this is more fun. Now, Shari, do you want me to right now?
Maybe take care of the others, like, first.
All right. I will attempt the same, I suppose, for these 2. I do not know how effective it is on unconscious folk.
All right.
I'll start with the one straight in front of me. I can't quite tell which one that is.
It's Kadarnik.
That is an 18, 24 total.
Okay, that is a critical success, so he'll get to roll it without taking the stupefied into account.
Oh, well, that is nice.
So let's give that a roll.
Ugh, it's not a great roll, though.
13. It doesn't seem to be having any he kind of like groans a bit and turns over to one side, but doesn't seem to be effective.
Well, I'm not going to waste time then with the other one. They're fine. We're just going to leave them outside.
Yeah.
The big thing is if we can kind of put them away from the mist and where the mist is generating, I think this will start fading in time.
Mhm.
It'll just take longer than this
You
if it
wanna-
actually
can
works.
Does it work on you?
I'm going to try it on myself, sure.
I could try singing, but I don't think that's going to help much.
Suppose. I don't know.
Are you
How's your
trained
voice?
in performance?
No.
Okay.
So,
if you're,
so the answer
if
is
you're
no.
not at least trained in performance, you don't think that it would work.
Sing in the
Or-
shower all the time.
At least Njori doesn't think it would work.
Well, you are welcome to sing along with. I don't know if it's going to be adding much to the effect, but I'll try and teach you the words to go along. But I will try it for myself and see how we do.
Go ahead and give yourself a performance check.
That's a total of 20.
20 is a success. Go ahead and roll a new will save.
I'm going to throw my points at this while I do it then.
All right.
Can I throw my points at this? Or do these belong to Greshy?
Sure, you can use your points. Why not?
All right.
Bryce doesn't get points. Bryce, you have 9 points that you can use once for this session.
Those are Char's points.
They'll be separate from Char's points. I won't steal Char's points from you.
I mean, better than getting just what the dice would have been, but that's a natural 2 for a total of 16 after the points were added.
Which is the save. So you are cured.
Jeez Louise. Ugh. Brain clearing up a bit there.
Your mind
You used
comes
all
to
of them.
clarity.
Well, I feel better. Gotta make sure my mask is properly fixed, though. Balaclava.
True. Shar, yeah, you can use Fool's Luck. Bryce, you have 10 points now.
Yeah.
11 points.
11.
Yeah, like, treat me. Yeah.
More
Play your
points.
song
More
for me,
points.
too.
12
You want me to try it?
13,
My fists
20.
are... I can't paint with fists like these.
All right. I will also try to help Shari.
Okay. I'm gonna... So how many points can I spend on this? And Char's dumping...
Shar is slamming.
Well, that's a natural
points
20
in.
for my performance check.
Okay, so that's a...
Njori
crit-
is on fire with his viola tonight.
Yep. In which case, Shari,
This is gonna be out on. I don't know if they're.
And
Does Absol have radio?
Shar is just throwing points at you. You have at least 9 points to use. So, in any roll with fate points, you max out at 9. So you can use 9 points.
Okay.
On this.
Use 9. I believe the rule is you have to use as many points as you can, up to 9, no more than 9.
Correct. That is the arbitrary rule I settled.
I need it. Oh!
You don't
So
need it at
this
all.
was a double nat 20. I don't know what that's. I like that. That was pretty good.
All right, Njori, you're getting real after doing this a couple times. You're getting real into the rhythm of this song, this chant.
Mhm.
Shari, you're getting into it too. You're tapping out the rhythm on your armor.
It's boot stamping.
Yeah,
pretty good.
It's boot stamping good. Shari, you are cured of the Ticton madness. In fact, because it was a natural 20, I'll let both of these guys roll. Just that good.
I mean, it doesn't help Dardick or whoever that one is. Darting.
Doesn't help him with the... Well, that was 13 with the -4. I forgot to remove that. So 17. He is not cured, but he is a stage better. So he's only stupefied 2. He groans a bit, and his incisors seem to shrink. His fists grow a little bit smaller. The hair on his forearms grows a little bit lighter. And then let me do Yanis's roll. That was stupefied on. That is only a 12 with a stupefied on. Yanis is still fully effective. How many points did that end up being, Shar? 1, 2, 3, 4,
Oh, jeez,
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I think there's.
So
I think you have 10
back
more
up to
points.
10.
Bryce. All right.
Alright.
Bam. Well, I'm feeling a whole ton better. And these two are looking, well, more or less about the same. Maybe a little better on this one.
Now I can do this. And sorry, I'll pat you on the shoulder. That was like really great.
Oh. Well, thank you. Appreciate that. I will definitely take that healing.
All right,
That's
so
needed.
healing.
Almost.
In
full.
fact, I'm gonna act like I'm gonna sit down and think on how good that song was for like another 10 minutes.
So I want you to picture while Shari's over here meditating, Njori is still playing because he's just into this, but is also slowly kind of rolling the bodies towards the gate with his boots as he's playing,
Alright.
very slowly because it's taking 10 minutes, but just very gradual, just kind of slowly moving them along, trying to get
Sure.
them towards the gate away from wherever this mist is coming from.
Okay. So yeah, that happens. You roll them away. And come on back.
All right.
Now that I'm no longer got a big
I'm back.
fist, I'm gonna go ahead and pull out my bastard sword in both hands.
Oh, and Yori,
Alright,
despite
everybody-
me giving them a second roll there just because of your crit, you think that it's probably like an hour between, you need time to try the chant again.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, once the chant is successful, you can keep trying the chant until it's successful, but once it's successful, they only get one reroll per hour.
Gotcha. So they get immune to it after time.
Yeah, unless you...
I don't know how that works.
You can keep going for a crit. If you crit succeed the performance again, I'll let them reroll again. But otherwise, no. Alright.
I'm not. It was more for just the flavor, just the rolling
Yeah. Yep.
as we went along.
I just wanted to specify because I didn't specify prior. In case the viewers are like,
Oh,
French
I'm
watching, why doesn't he just sit there and play forever? I think of you,
I got better
TV
things to do.
tropes fans. I don't know. Okay, so looks like you guys are going back in the museum.
Yep.
We are starting to charge forward.
Okay. Still masking up or no?
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
right.
Are you kidding me?
Masked up with
Okay.
fresh, clear minds.
Do you remember what
First
this
time.
exhibit is supposed to be in here?
Well, there was a Syrian, and then there was the Mrs. Mwangi. But what was in this one was Beast, wasn't it?
I think that's what I remember.
Beast
Yeah,
on the right side.
I remember that as well.
So I'm expecting animated beasts and the enchanted curator.
So we'll try and be non-lethal with the curator if we can. Don't think they'd appreciate us killing him. Also, I think he was a friend. More or less, sort of. Kind of.
If you try to leave me angles, I can do some work with the breath again.
Alright. Keep that in mind, Shari.
I like stay out of your way.
But don't forget, Shari.
No, I like you.
can't
I like you.
protect
I like you
Yeah.
when you're in the way.
Right.
But
Yeah. I got
angles.
Yeah. Gotta work them angles. I
Yeah.
feel you.
Stay in the way, but not in the way.
Mhm.
Just in the way.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay.
Alright.
You guys make your way up to the eastern-western doors, this time standing against the eastern door. The door is locked, but you pass the key from Cookie to unlock it and to give it an open. And you're greeted with a large room about the same size as the western hall. This one with a number of large stone platforms about 5 feet, not 5 feet, like 3 feet tall, each clearly meant to house like large exhibits. The walls are decorated with exotic vines, or perhaps fake vines. They're just kind of like hanging from the ceiling. Again,
Exotic
all
fake
around
vines.
exotic fake vines. Just kind of dangling around to give this place a very jungly vibe.
In the center platform here are some boxes that are maybe clearly supposed to go up in these exhibits. But most of the like pedestals are empty, save for one in the northern, sort of northwestern corner of the room, which seems to have a couple of like mannequin stands with wearing some kind of ornate masks. There are two doors in this chamber. I guess one that you can't really see in the very western corner, and one kind of in the northeast.
Well, that's probably swell, isn't it? It's just a little too empty in here.
How are you proceeding? Any exploration activities?
Alright. Shari will go ahead and just step in and take a look around, see if there's anything big that's might come out or come to life.
Okay. You're perceiving. Njori, what are you?
Check the ceilings.
Line of sight?
I'm gonna be keeping an eye out for more things.
Okay.
Mostly looking for magical stuff, though. I'm actually gonna keep an eye out for more of this TikTok nonsense.
Okay. And Cookie, what's your exploration tactic here?
Stay close and for trouble. On the ceilings, on the walls. These vines moving?
Okay, so perception as well. All right. Sounds like triple perception. Give me some secret perceptions as you guys cautiously make your way into the Eastern exhibit hall.
Cautious, as we all just look around wildly.
Okay. Yeah. Got arms at the ready. Actually, Shari, you had your sword sheathed earlier? Do you have it drawn now?
Yeah, I went ahead and dropped both hands.
Okay, so you've got both hands on your bastard sword, ready for anything. These guys are looking around the chamber. Let's see. What do you roll? There's your rolls. Okay. The first thing all three of you notice is rustling of the vines, and you look about and you can see a small monkey in the south corner of the room, about 15 feet up, and another one on the western wall. I know my directions. This one is about 20 feet up. But those aren't the interesting things. The most interesting thing. The most interesting thing seems to be up in the central, above the central platform, central pedestal. You look up and you can see the lantern dangling there. Hanging, or attached to the lantern, is what looks like, at first, maybe like a severed human head, with kind of bat-like wings attached to it. And it's kind of just like hanging on top of the lantern, looking down at you, with kind of crazed eyes. And that one is a good 50 feet up.
I was actually thinking of exactly that thing. Funnily enough, I think we ran into one of those in another life.
You did, in fact. Where's my... So here, let me go ahead and get you guys in the battle order again. But I'll use your pre-rolled perceptions. Cookie, your initiative is 20. Njori, your initiative was 18. And Shari,
All right. Not too
your
bad.
initiative was 21. So y'all rolled pretty good.
Hey, solid.
One of the monkeys rolled really well. All right, so these monkeys are pretty tiny, like howler monkeys, maybe. They are just kind of clambering up on the vines. So let's go ahead. So one of the monkeys, the little southern monkey, starts. One sec, let me move my battle tracker out of the way. Monkey. Is just going to kind of climb along the walls here. Into the southeastern corner of the room. And just start making some kind of shouting noise. And it hurls a tiny rock. It hurls like a leaf that it tears off of one of the vines towards Njori. But seems otherwise harmless.
Settle down.
Shari.
Okay, so that's 15 feet up. The other thing is 50 feet up.
Don't imagine you got much range, huh?
Sadly, no.
All right. Just means we need to bring them to us.
I'll go ahead and delay for now.
Okay. You are delaying. What's your? I guess you. What's your condition that you're delaying for, or who you're delaying after?
Delay till. I think we'll wait for the gargoyle.
Okay. You're waiting for the headless thing. Oops, that just moves you all in the initial order. Okay, Cookie, you're up.
So by my math, if that thing is about 30 feet away and 50 feet up, it's still within 60 feet.
Yes, correct.
So we're going to open with a daze on that thing.
On the gargoyle hanging from the lantern?
Yes.
All right. Go ahead and give me...
It needs to do a DC 17 will save.
Oh shit, 1 second. Need to do a thing.
We win. Good job.
It's gone.
It's gone.
Just the monkeys now.
No, the monkeys disappeared too, did they?
No, they're right there.
They did on my screen.
That puts the thing on the stat block. Okay. Alright, will save. DC 17 will save.
Ooh.
It got a 15. What level are you? You guys are just level 1 though, right? Okay, so that failure became a success.
Oh, okay.
Because
this is a...
It is.
This is not incapacitation.
Oh, wait. Is Daze not incapacitation?
It's not.
Really?
I don't think it is.
Its best case is stun.
Oh,
Stun
you're right. Oh, why did I think it was incapacitation?
And that's also...
At least it's not here.
I'm thinking of Daze from Starfinder, which has a level restriction on it.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Yes, but this is not an incapacitation, so...
You're right.
Oh,
Good
no
check.
worries.
Okay, so it fails. It takes damage, so it takes 4 points of mental damage. It's not like resistant to mental damage, as far as I know. Nope. Okay. And it only gets stunned on crit fails. Okay. Cool. So yeah, you blast a pulse of mental energy towards it, and it kind of makes a weird sound.
All right. I'm going
got one action
to
left.
step. Well, actually, I guess I'm going to move back outside the door.
Back out into the hall. Okay.
I tried though. I did a measure instead of a move. Okay.
Okay. So
Alright,
you back out
straight
into
out.
the hall, and Njori.
Njori's gonna take aim and...
Oh, it might not be letting you move off turn. There we go. Sorry.
Yep, Nori's gonna... Actually, no. Nori's gonna No, he'll go ahead and take aim fire to start with. It's probably for the best. Get that shot out of the way. So he's going to aim for the Vargoyle.
All right.
That is a 15 to hit. It looks like that is a miss, though.
That is a miss. You fire at the Vargoyle, but instead hit the lantern that it's hanging from, and it just kind of spins a bit.
All right. Then Njori is himself going to step out of the room and see if we can toss them back. And for his third action, we'll reload.
Okay. The creature's turn. The Vargoyle drops down and flies. Let's see. Flies overhead of Shari. It drops about 5 feet as it does so. Drops 5 feet, so it's at 45 feet up. Flies towards Shari overhead and is going to shriek. I need fortitude saves from Shari and I think Cookie. Yes, from Cookie as well. So as it shrieks, its face begins to glow green.
That's not great.
Let's go ahead and hero point that.
Hero pointing the 6. All right. Shari got a 17.
Is there a reroll option right on here, or do I
If you right-click the card,
You
sometimes
right-click
it appears underneath.
Yep, there it is. Same
another
dice
exact
again.
same roll. Yeah,
Double threes.
double threes. So a 6
Well, damn.
is going to be a, I think in this case, a crit failure. Though this effect doesn't have a difference between the two. You are paralyzed, Cookie. As it's shrieking, your eyes are fixated on it, and you can't help but stare into the glowing green eyes and mouth, and basically just can't move. Okay, that is its turn. Shari.
Now it's not getting any close enough like I wanted, so I'm gonna go ahead and follow suit.
Okay, you back out of the room, hoping for it to get closer.
And
Is the paralyzed effect fully sight-based, or is it really just the effect was originally sight-based?
You don't know. You could think
I
about
don't know. Well, maybe I will when I get there.
alright, now I guess I'll ready an action to attack something if it comes
Okay.
to the door.
Okay, you're readying an action to attack anything that approaches the doorway. All right, it's monkey time. Little monkey. Okay. This little northern monkey is going to climb along the walls here, and then climb down to the floor. This little monkey drops into view. You swing at it.
Yep.
Drops down, and it was above the doorway. It just kind of drops down in front. Go ahead and take your attack.
Ooh.
26 is a crit.
Okay.
Roll double
So just
damage.
murder a monkey.
You slice the monkey in half, instantly murdering it. It lets out a desperate
Look, animal cruelty
squeak
was not one of the things that we were swearing not to do, so it's fine.
as the two
I'm
halves
not-
of the
I'm so
monkey hit
convinced
the floor.
I'm not convinced it's actually living, so I'm fine.
All right. Well, Dead Monkey's turn is over. Let me remove Dead Monkey from the list. Okay.
Living monkey.
Living Monkey. Living Monkey will move in and drop down.
Did not learn the lesson of the dead monkey.
And oops, working on it poorly.
No, shut the door tactic.
You did learn the tactic. Shut the door on you.
Yeah, it closes the door. No. Oops. What's the DC for this? DC to steal is that. What's your perception DC, Shari? It looks like it's probably a 23.
10
So
plus
10 plus your
perception
perception.
modifier.
Yeah.
Yeah, they 13.
Okay. It is going to try and yoink from you.
Oof. That's not
Ah,
good.
boo. Oh, wait, I have points. I should have used points. It's fine. It clambers up your arm and armor and tries to like grab at your sword to try and take it from your hands. So it's actually in your space with you. All right, and that's its 3 actions. Cookie. So
Oil can.
this little monkey. Oh yeah, you can't do anything. You're stuck. You can't
Oh.
move.
I will try to figure out what the heck that thing is 3 times.
All right, go for it.
So
Wait,
What
does
are these
Days a spell like me down
And
through mental actions?
in case I can't do it actually 3 times with the same skill, we'll try with Arcana.
I believe
Um,
Daze is it's somatic and verbal. Yeah.
It is. Mhm.
Occultism,
Nice.
And-
Come on.
and what's the other one? Nature?
Nature. Yeah.
Nature.
All right, you
That's
try
all right.
3 different ways of thinking about this creature. That would require me to remember what its DC is. Where's your DC? Okay. You're thinking about this thing. It fits the image of a Vargwheel. You know you've heard of them before. You don't remember anything about what they do or how they work. You can at least recall that Arcana and Occultism are the ones that would actually help you think
Okay.
about it. Njori, you see Cookie just kind of paralyzed. He's like fixated on something beyond your sight. Shari has this monkey on her arm.
Normally I'd be happy to help you with the monkey on your shoulder, but I'm worried about hitting you. So I'm going to try and cheer you on a little bit first. So we'll go ahead and inspire courage. So everybody around me is feeling a little bit more bucked up, even though Cookie's not quite able to move yet. And then we're going to go ahead and try and shoot the monkey. I don't see how this could go wrong.
All right, take a shot.
What could
Is that what they're calling it these days?
Well, that was a natural 4 for a total of 11, so I'm going to
All right.
guess that's not going to work.
That is a miss, but not a critical miss, so you do not shoot Shari. You missed the monkey.
Just large blast, and Shar feels something go whizzing by her through her hair or something. But no on
Just
that.
hits the door frame instead.
I think I'm going to step a couple steps back, actually.
Okay, you step back a little bit more.
Oh, good.
I'm just going to take one step back a little bit further away.
All right.
That'll be it.
The Vargwheel drops down, like dives towards the doorway. And is it 45? Should be able to move 2x down. Okay. I'm gonna call that 2 actions. To fly closer to you, Shari. And it's gonna go ahead and try to bite you with its fangs. That is a 15, which looks like a miss by 3. As it swoops down towards you and screeches or makes a weird noise, grunting noise like that, and tries to bite at you but misses. Shari, it's your turn. You got a monkey on your arm and a Varg wheel in front of you.
Oh, Gargoyle was like definitely scarier, so we're gonna swing at it. In fact, we got a few of these. I'm gonna go ahead and burn a potency crystal, however I actually may.
Sounds good to me.
Okay, you burn the potency crystal, which should give you a +1, if I remember. Does it make it a +1 striking weapon?
It does.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it just had to be cleared before the attack was rolled.
Oh yeah, I think you just put the potency crystal on you like this, on your bastard sword, is that correct?
Yep.
Okay. And go ahead and do the attack, and it should have the +1 on it. Hopefully.
Yep.
Everything works the way it's supposed to.
Alright. 21's a hit. Roll damage.
Oof!
Ooh!
Oh, that's a meaty hit. 21 points of damage as you slash at this Varg wheel, cutting through some of the like little weird green tendrils hanging off of its face. It leaves a big gash in one eye, and it's kind of flying erratically now. It's like flapping its little bat wings. So it's in critical condition.
Okay.
And the potency crystal is only for 1 attack, right?
I think that's correct. No, the rest of the turn.
Oh, rest of the turn. Okay.
When you activate the crystal, the weapon becomes a +1 striking weapon for the rest of the turn. Gain +1 on a bonus to the attack roll and increase the damage on a hit to 2 weapon dice.
All right. So 2 actions left.
Murder?
Fate point murder.
You can use fate points. You have 11.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and burn 9 and take another strike at it.
All right. You've got 2 points left.
The most of that crystal.
I agree.
Yep. Take full advantage. Take your swing. Any day now. There we go.
Oh,
Oh,
you gotta be shitting me.
My hero point that.
You can.
Yeah.
You still got your hero point.
If you still got one, yeah. I don't think you used it.
You rolled a 17.
Oh, fucking hell.
And unfortunately, a natural 1 to 14 isn't going to work either. So you try to adjust your swing at the last moment, but this little dismembered head just is flying so erratically that you're not able to get a good beat on it. So that's action 2. You have 1 more action.
We'll just swing at it normally. Nope.
All right, third action's a natural 4 for a 3. You're just swinging wildly. This little monkey is like trying to hang on as best it can, and is actually really distracting, making it hard for you to hit. The little monkey is going to use its 2 actions to try and swipe again. Ooh, 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 ooh. It's not able to, so it leaps off of your arm and goes running towards Njori.
Get the hell back.
Into,
what are you doing
into
here?
Njori's space. It's like starting to climb up Njori's leg. Cookie, you are still paralyzed as you're like very, very transfixed on this Varg wheel.
And so I still get 0 attempts to undo this?
Yes. Let me see.
Okay. Riveting gameplay.
Yep.
That
Fortunately.
doesn't sound right to me, actually. Wow.
Then I will, I guess,
You can-
continue on thinking
All right.
if that's allowed.
Yep. Yeah, it's loud. The checks
Okay.
get harder each time, but all right. 6 is a
Well.
failure.
Yes, so they do.
Yep.
Well, nat 20 on occultism. Maybe I thought of something.
Nat 20 on occultism. I will. Can I message you the information? I will message you the information on Discord real quick.
On Discord. Okay.
On Discord.
Okay.
All right. That's.
Well, that's the end of my turn.
Okay. So you think about it, you come to some revelation, but there's not much you can say or do about it. Njori.
Well, I need to get this monkey off of me now. We're gonna drop the pistol and quickly draw the Jambala that we just picked up.
All right,
And
Jambala Jug
with
Kukri.
a war cry, which will be our Inspire Courage recast.
All right.
We are going to attempt to slice this thing off of me. We'll see. That's a 22 to hit.
That will hit. Roll damage.
All right. Looks like 5 total damage. I don't know if it does anything else fancy on a hit, but
It actually does. Roll another d6.
oh, all right. D6. 1.
All right.
6 total.
Yeah, it takes 6 total damage from your strike. As the blade connects, there's like a searing green light that comes out of the monkey, and it howls and hisses in response. It seems to really not like that dagger.
I said get off. But that will be 3 actions.
Yep, it's all 3. All right. The Varguil will do. Yeah, all right. It will continue to try and bite at Shari. As it flaps its wings there. That's a 14. That is a miss. Second action is a 25, which is a crit. Surprise natural 20. And that's 18 points of piercing damage as it bites into Shari's shoulder. It finds a gap in the armor. And I need a fortitude save from you, Shari.
Oh no. What am I gonna turn into now? No, I'm not turning into anything.
Natural 20
Fuck your
for a
fortitude
27.
saves.
All right, you avoid whatever's going on here. And with its third action, it is going to flap back. Yeah, it'll kind of fly backwards and up into the room. And move up to about 15 feet. Not 15 feet. Can it do that? Maybe it can go. You know what? Sure, 15 feet. Why not? So yeah, it flies backwards and up. As it moves out of view, Cookie, you feel the whatever effect this thing had on you wanes, and you are not paralyzed anymore.
You know, now that I think about it, I probably could have made a case for the door frame not going all the way to the ceiling. If it's 50
You could have. Yeah. We'll say these are tall
Oh, well.
doors. It had dropped down some, but I thought about it afterwards.
Yeah.
I was like, oops. Oh well.
Oh, well.
They're incredibly they're floor to ceiling doorways.
You mind giving me a hand with this monkey, Shari, or are you going to take off after that thing?
Nope. Can't reach. Like, target the monkey.
All right, Shari backs up to go give Njori a hand, swinging at the monkey for a 10,
Jeez, this
which
monkey
is
is
not a
so
hit.
freaking annoying.
You're trying carefully not to
All
hit
right.
Njori. You swing a bastard sword in his direction.
I'll try again.
Why?
That's a 10.
Oh boy.
Again.
You
which
got
is
a
also
natural
miss.
20, so everything else has to suck.
Yeah.
Oh well.
That's it for us.
All right.
Monkey gets to go again.
It's the monkey's turn. It is going to attempt to steal from Njori. Boo, 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 boo.
Is it gonna try and steal the dagger?
Yeah, it's climbing up your arm and it's trying to grab the dagger out of your hand. But that 17's not.
I'm
gonna
holding
cut
it though.
Yeah, it's trying to take it from your
I was
hand.
It's really hard. I'm like, dude.
They have a special thing that allows them to try, even if
Yeah,
you're
I'm
wearing
just like,
it.
dude. Stop.
Um,
I'm using that.
Yeah, it's trying to swipe it. It's like trying to pull back your fingers as you're like holding it, and you're like just trying to swat it away.
You gotta go for the pinky.
And since it can't do that, it's gonna bite you instead.
Oh, that's not appreciated either.
22 is a hit.
That does hit.
Feel real bad about it.
Doesn't do any damage.
It's going to Shari, you make an angry sound or clear your throat, and the monkey like turns and looks at you and his big sad eyes. It's not going to go through the attack because 3 piercing damage is not going to get through your resistance anyways. All right, Cookie.
I'm gonna look over at that monkey and just zap at it.
All right, electric arc.
This is enough.
You zap the monkey. That it succeeds its save, but go and roll the damage.
That's
Well,
still
it'll
half.
still take,
Oh, that's a good
3
roll.
That is a good roll.
It'll still
That
take 3
is
points of-
basically enough to take it out. The monkey gets zapped and drops to the ground,
Holy hell.
unconscious and bleeding out on the floor.
I thought that monkey could be a better person.
All right, you have 1 action left.
That action will be to. I will step towards the door, but not go in.
Okay, you step towards the door frame and you can see the Vargoyle flapping its wings angrily. Njori.
It's such a bad angle. This is not going to be a very effective turn for me. I'm going to sheath the dagger, pick up the pistol, and reload the pistol.
All right.
Next turn.
All right. The
I thought it
Vargoyle
was
is
going to get me
gonna
closer.
fly down, try and bite at Cookie, who has stepped up to the door frame. It's 18 is a hit, 4 points of piercing, and
all right.
I need a fortitude save from Cookie.
That's not great.
Okay. We have a 17 on the save.
Okay. All right, that wound felt like it stings a bit. But, all right. Sorry, that was it flew down, it
Ow.
bit, and it will fly back up. It's doing kind of like a drive-by biting.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Mhm.
Shari.
Position here, and I guess can I attack the square from the door from here?
Can you do what?
Okay.
The target would have standard cover, so they'd get AC +2 if you were to try to strike them from around the corner
I'll
of the door.
just go ahead and I'll go ahead and ready an action to attack it if it comes to the door again.
Okay. All right. You step closer, ready in action to attack if it approaches the doorway. Let me remove the other dead monkey. Cookie, it's your turn.
Is that guy within range of a? Well, he's certainly within Day's range. He may not be within range of 20 and 15. Should be within range of a.
Should be within range of most spells.
Electric arc. So
Oh yeah, definitely.
yeah, we're gonna use electric arc.
Yeah, he's like 20 feet
Take care of
away,
him.
flat. All right.
And 15 feet up.
Reflex save 13 is a
Okay.
failure. Give me damage.
Thank goodness for
I
that.
have 7 points of damage.
All right, you zap the Vargoyle out of the air. It becomes a crispy piece of flesh as it hits the ground with a thud.
Alright, gently kicks the monkey.
All right, you kick the monkey corpse off to the side as the room falls silent yet again.
It's not a euphemism, just moving the monkey around. Oh, right. What the hell was going on there? What is this thing? I assume it's now fallen to the ground.
Oh yeah, it's on the ground.
I think it's called a Vargoyle, and
Vargoyle.
it has its eyes do a paralyzing thing.
Well, getting out of the door was probably a better idea then. I was trying to get him down here.
Cookie, since you did succeed earlier, you would know that they are scavengers from the swamps of Abaddon, and are sometimes found in dark, swampy places like the Mwangi Expanse, or some parts of the swampier parts of Mwangi. They're kind of
Don't know who shipped that here.
fiendish beasts.
I was expecting something more like a lion that came to life, you know? A stuffed lion. Something like that.
Oh, like did a number on me, so I'm gonna go ahead and
Yeah, you should.
take 10 minutes to bandage up. And lay on hand. First lay on hands, then take 10 minutes to bandage and treat wounds.
Okay. So 6 points from lay on hands. And taking 10 minutes to bandage. Njori, you're looking over at these masks.
Yeah.
There's 3 warrior masks in the shape of different animals. They look like each of the 3 masks is a different animal. One is a some kind of maybe bird of prey. That's the left one. The center one is some kind of maybe some kind of big cat, like a jaguar or some kind of lion, perhaps. And the third one is that one looks like some kind of mammal. Maybe it's supposed to be a bear. Maybe it's supposed to be a squirrel or a mouse or something. And the plaque below reads warrior masks of the Jambala Jayag tribe. And there's a little blurb below about how the Jambala Jayag tribe opposed the sorry, one sec. Double checking my. They were kind of insurgents against the Gorilla King and his dread city. Deep within the heart of the Mwangi. Fearsome warriors who slayed crazed souls bound to the Gorilla King's dread city.
Gonna look at this mammalian one here. There any sort of case in it or anything, or just sitting here in a display?
No, they're just
sort of arrangement.
Yeah, they're like 3 mannequins, and the masks are just sitting on the mannequin. It looks like maybe there's supposed to be some like clothing or something that'll go on the mannequin as well, but it's just the masks currently.
I'm gonna take the kukri out and gently stab the mannequin. Make sure nothing happens.
Okay, nothing happens.
And then I'm gonna take the mask off the mannequin. And it's gonna seem real weird, like I just murdered a guy and stole his stuff, but luckily it's a mannequin, so it's fine.
All right, you pull the bear mask, for lack of a better word, from the mannequin's face.
Sure, bear mask.
They're kind of very crude.
Is it magical
mannequins.
feeling at all?
Do you have
Just
something
take a look?
or?
I don't think I do, so I would have to ask for assistance here. Cookie would be great at this, in fact.
I'll come over and cast Detect Magic on.
Hey.
See if I can isolate that. I mean, I might have to cast it a couple of times to remove some of the ambient.
Oh,
effects.
sure. All the
Yeah.
mist and such. I got you.
Okay. Yeah, you cast it a couple times to try and isolate it, and yeah, it seems like these masks are in fact magical. You can
All 3?
try to. Yes, all 3 are seeming to be magical.
Ooh. Okay.
I'll sit
Yeah,
down
I'll-
with one if you want to sit down with one.
And
See if
these
we
are
can
more
figure it out.
Jambala Jag.
They seem to be.
Well,
Yeah.
that's good. Because that seems like they work well against the monkeys.
That's what I'm kind of hoping.
versus-
That dagger seemed to do pretty good. So, or the kukri.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll take a look. I'll start on the bear one.
Okay.
With R. Whoops. It switched to the wrong button.
All 3 masks seem to have the same aura,
Try that
so
again.
yeah, you can just each roll. Doesn't
Oh,
matter.
Okay, so
it's
just
kinda-
one. Great.
Yeah.
22.
22.
Very nice.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you're able to kind of figure out what enchantment's on here. These have an abjuration effect on them. It seems like you can use them to with one action to cast shield on yourself while wearing them. And you think that these shields might be extra effective against whoever the opponents of the Jambala Jayag tribe are.
Sounds like it could be useful.
Doesn't seem like it'll protect us from the mist at all, though. That's what I was
No,
hoping.
but I mean, are these full face masks? Is it something I can wear over my?
They're kind of
balaclava.
half face masks. They leave your mouth exposed,
So-
actually.
So perfect. So I can cover the eye portion
Upper
of my
mask.
balaclava that's usually exposed. So
Yep.
I will just be entirely covered. Nobody can see anything.
Yeah, they're each of these masks is a mix of metal and wood. It's kind of got like a metal frame, and like the main sort of center eyepiece is made of wood, and there's clear holes for the eyes so you can see through it. And they come with like leather straps that you can tighten around the back of your head.
I'll take the cat.
All right. I'll take the bear. Unless Shari, did you want to be a bear? Or do you like this bird one over here instead?
I'm not picky.
All right. Well, you feel free to have the bird then. I'm going to take this critter one here, this critter mask.
Birds represent represent freedom.
All right.
So this will work for me.
So each of you puts on a mask, and you feel a slight magical energy sort of coursing through your veins. And with Cookie's explanation of how to activate it, you think you could each now know how to use the shield cantrip, at least while you've got the mask on.
Which I already knew, but
And yeah,
this
it's
one's
a
a better one. So
yeah,
really
it's a
useful.
one-action shield, and it's
Shield,
just
I
in
think,
vision.
is always one action.
Yes,
Mhm.
yes, that is the
But
case.
it's just in vision, so that's nice.
hmm
And the other thing I was going to ask is, if you have this and you also have the shield cantrip, do they share the 10-minute cooldown? Or
No, they're
having two
separate.
sources, you could. Okay, cool. So you
Yeah.
could shield block.
You can shield block and then shield block. Very nice. Well, has it been the full 10 minutes then, or are we?
Shari, you can go ahead and roll your. You were doing medicine, right?
Yeah. Do you want me to, or I rolled it before, or do you want me to roll it again?
Oh, I didn't see it. It was 7.
It wasn't
No.
great.
What's
Womp
happening?
womp.
Hold on a sec. I need to refresh the page because I can't see. It's like locked me onto one of your tokens.
Well, I was identifying, and Shari was bandaging. So Njori could search the rest of the room, I guess, in that time.
Njori looked around the room, but there
Sure.
wasn't much other than if you went to look at the boxes in the center of the room, there are on that big center pedestal, there are what appear to be basically like parts of fake models of like a lion, elephant, some kind of fossil, like fake fossil bones molded out of some kind of material. These look like
So
they're
most
all-
of these display things were going to be fake,
yeah, looks
but
like
the monkeys were real. Like Shari cut one in half, and it looked like it was a half of a monkey, not like
Seemed
half a
to be.
dummy.
Yeah.
And if I look over now, it's not like the enchantment's broken and it's just a pile of like sawdust or something on the floor. Still,
No, doesn't
kind of
seem to
viscera.
be. No.
well,
Yeah,
that's all
looks
sorts
like
of messed up. Bringing monkeys back. What the hell?
But
I'm down 12 hit points, so we could.
I have another health potion if you want.
I could take
Yeah.
mine too. Or I could take mine too, so you don't have to wait another bit for. Wait another period, a chunk of time for refocusing.
I don't mind waiting. Just want to make sure everyone's gonna be ready to go.
Mhm.
Not want anyone dying. Or did that once, sorry. Not again.
Okay, I'll see how much I heal from this. That's 4.
you take a swig and get 4 points of health back from the healing potion.
I think we've moved ahead like half an hour in time. I don't know if you've been logging the time or not, Jason.
Oh, I thought I already did that.
No, I think.
Yeah,
we're,
no, I did.
I felt like it's been 10:59 for a while, so
It was
Um,
10:47 when we re-entered the building.
Yeah, and I think it's
and
only
we've
been
waited
done-
several times.
You've only done one.
Or the second time we
wait.
re-entered, or the first
Here.
time.
Yeah, I think it was the
Yep.
second time we entered and came into this room. It was 10:47. I think.
All right, all
Yeah.
right, that's fine then.
Yeah, I'm like,
So
I'm pretty
I
sure I
can-
just hit the button.
If you don't mind, I'll recharge my. I'll refocus once and then.
Okay, so you're gonna start
keep moving.
refocusing again.
Yeah,
Okay.
I guess if you don't mind another 20 minutes, I'll use it once and then we'll be good.
All right. Well, while you're refocusing, the other two of you are just chilling out here in the room.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Looking around. Are there any labels on these doors by chance? Do we know what we're looking at when we eventually get around to looking at?
Yeah, the far northeastern room seems to be the restrooms, and the western room reads storage.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Which one do you think the good curator's going to be hiding behind?
Probably the shitter.
Well, we'll
Says the little kobold.
just wait and find out, I suppose.
Okay. So you wait a few minutes when you
Place your
start to
bets?
hear this door in the storage room door open. Well, it doesn't open slowly, it opens very violently. It slams open as another of the employees jumps out of the storage room with a loud yell and runs towards Shari. And I think that is where we're going to have to end for the evening.
Well. All right, then.
I was waiting for whatever was coming after that. Well, thank you guys for playing.
I mean, all right, then.
Join us next week for another employee bum rushes Shari, and we'll see if these guys can find the curator. Is this the curator? Who knows? Find out next time on Third Action versus the Society. Yeah. See you next week. I think next week should hopefully be the last one of our Charlist episodes, but we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully they're doing well. Send all of your love energies. I don't know, many hearts. All right. Bye, everybody. Have a good evening. See you next time.
Fists.
Bye-bye.